Okay, so it's Falk and Trevor playing KELP. I've read through the rules except for the last couple pages, so it's going to be a true blind playtest. And Falk, how much of the rules did you read in advance?
It's interesting. I did the same thing. I read everything except the last two pages.
And I've got a printout of the rules. I think I read until confrontation, uh, and
Oh,
that's it's page 17. I think I read until I didn't read page 17.
oh, I did read FAQ, but I didn't read
Okay.
card clarifications. I was figuring if you need more clarifications, then we can just look into the rules there.
And the reason I printed them off is because I wanted a true playtest experience, as if I had the game. Um, so I think it'll be a good test of the rules and how much we're grokking stuff along the way. Um, but yeah, I should have probably read every page instead of just leaving the last one. But I got tired last night. um, so do you want to play the octopus or do you want to play the shark?
I was hoping that you haven't, because after reading the rules, I find both sides interesting. They're so different,
Um,
and
hmm,
I, yeah, after reading the rules, I feel like the shark is a bit more on the luck side, right, with the dice rolling,
right.
while the octopus side seems to have more control over what they're doing. But then, of course, they're also based off what the shark is doing, which they don't know. So,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing at the beginning anyway. The shark definitely, or the octopus has control, but then once he reveals himself,
yeah,
that some of the luck for the shark is kind of out the window. And of course, revealing yourself isn't the end of the world because you then go into a confrontation and
yeah.
hopefully you have a decent chance of winning that. But
Oh, by the way, do you have any questions after reading the rule? Because I have one thing that I didn't understand.
oh sure, what didn't you understand?
This has to do with the confrontation. Oh, I need to
Oh, the
take
part
a
I didn't
call.
read. Okay, I better go.
Oh, you didn't read the confrontation?
That's where I didn't get to.
Oh,
I
oh,
didn't read page 17. So
okay. I can tell you quickly. It's pretty simple.
okay,
So when it comes to a confrontation, which I think is when the shark finds the octopus and attacks him with a red dice,
yeah,
then we have to do immediately, I think, a confrontation. And we both have these three cards.
yeah,
They have three different colors, and you take them to your hand, and then you choose one secretly, and you put it on the table. The other side also puts it on the table, and then we flip them.
yeah,
And if it's both the same color, then this means that you counter my card if you're the shark. So it says counter fight. I play fight, so you counter me. This means you eat me, you win the game as the shark.
right,
If I would have played this one, then you would not have won the fight, and we would keep playing. But what is happening after the confrontation is this, that the yellow cards from my hand and your hand, they are out of the game. So next time you have a 50% chance to catch me, basically,
right.
right? Because now you only have this many cards. Yep. So that's how it works. But there's one thing that I didn't really understand is that. So let's say I play this one and you played this one.
Okay,
So you didn't catch me, and now I'm also getting this power that's written down here. Move the shark to a den of your choice, trash this card and the matching counter card. So I don't really understand why you also have a counter thing on your card. Because here it says prevent the octopus from swapping with an adjacent block, but this doesn't happen in this moment.
mm,
So
yeah,
the red card says prevent the octopus from moving the shark to a den, which is basically what's written on my card. But you would have won the game anyways at this point. So I don't understand why you can prevent me from doing this, since you already won the game.
yeah. I one of the reasons I didn't read the confrontation is because I knew about this piece because Justin had told me. because he
Ah,
played it at the convention, and I remembered what he'd said, but that piece did not come up, and yeah, I intuitively, without reading through it, I don't know why that would be there either, because they're going to win as soon as the shark wins this battle. They're going to win.
yeah.
Maybe you. I wonder if maybe you get it if it's the wrong one. Like if you do this,
That's what I was wondering. But the thing is, they don't match them. What you deny me to do
prevent
is
the
never matched
octopus
with what
from.
I'm getting here. It's always just matching with this card.
Right.
So the yellow
Um.
card prevents the yellow card, the gray card prevents the gray, and the red prevents the red. So,
eh,
I would get this power now, but what is written here has nothing to do with this power.
right. Why would
So
I want
that's why.
to? Why would I want to move the shark? Prevent the octopus from moving the shark to a den. Oh, never mind. I read it wrong. Um. Hmm. That's a good question that I can't. All good questions are ones I can't answer, obviously.
I mean,
Um.
yeah, it's unfortunately also not explained in the example. So it only says the octopus can now perform its effect and play continues, but it doesn't say that the shark, prevents the effect somehow based on what's written on the card.
Hmm.
So, so yeah, that's the only thing that I couldn't really understand from based off the rules, but maybe it's the two missing pages at the end that I didn't read.
And this one, well, this one says move the shark to a den of your choice. Trash this card. I guess no, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it's just saying that you're gonna prevent this, but the game's over. I oh, I don't know.
So
Like maybe
technically,
they don't
this
want think people to think that you get this power and then we decide if the game's over. So maybe he made it really super clear that you don't get to use your power on your card because I countered it. Um, Maybe you don't actually do anything with it. It's just there to let you know. But yeah, it is that would confuse me as well.
yeah,
If I was the shark and I was looking at this card, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to get a power. Oh, but I'm only going to get that power if I win. And then what's the point of having a power if I have already won?"
yeah,
Um, hmm. So
not sure.
I'm assuming the shark just doesn't have a power and he's just written it on there, but I don't know if that's a proper assumption. What do you think? Well, it should be
I have no idea. I mean, I wonder if this is an old version, maybe. Maybe they had a version in which you had to kill the octopus twice, and then it would make sense, right? If the first time you kill me, you would just, if you play the same card, that the octopus doesn't get the power,
right, or
and
maybe
then
it's
you
an
have
expansion of some sort,
maybe.
or a different way, an alternative way to play. Were there any?
Mm-mm.
There were no others.
Nope.
Um, okay. Hmm. And one of the things I was wondering when I was reading through, and I thought maybe I would get to it at the end, was that when you take dice and roll them, and then it says to put them in your dice pool, is your dice pool just like here? Or
I think so. Yeah, that's the dice you have
so you
in
roll
this
them, but you
round.
don't have to use them.
If you don't use them, they go here to the energy,
Okay.
and then you can use them to buy these cards.
So what if you just constantly roll bad? Like, what if you just roll ones?
I mean, you get rerolls later on here when you flip these two. You
Oh,
get up
okay.
to 2 rerolls.
I did not look at the tiles. I just read about the tiles, but I didn't see what they did. So,
Yeah, and if
um,
you and with a 1 in the energy, you can also take a card out and draw a new one. So if you have a 1 that you can't use here, I think then it goes automatically to the energy. I don't think there was something else you can do if you have a 1, unless it's a blue dice for the current.
was
So
it was it
mhm.
clear to you that you were gonna get mitigating stuff? Oh, you know what? I didn't read that page either. That's where I stopped. I went and printed, and then I was like, it was midnight, so I went to bed. Um, but I went and printed this off to grab it in the morning, and then of course I got up late before we started here. Um,
Yeah.
but I was gonna read the rest. I only got as far as growth because it was a big graphic and it was hard for me to see on my laptop. And I was started flipping back and forth in the rules, and I found that difficult. So I only actually got to page 15. Um,
Not energy, okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's why. So I can
yeah
see why why I missed the mitigation. Did you feel that the mitigation was called out well in the rules?
was it called out in the rules? I don't know if it was written in the rules because I think I only read it here because I was a bit curious what you're unlocking
Okay,
when you get these powers.
that
I don't
would
think it was
that
written.
that was one of my concerns when I was reading the rules. It didn't sound like there was mitigation, so um, I if I were suggesting feedback on the rule set, that would be one of my things. I would put a call out box somewhere like, don't worry, you'll be able to you'll be able to mitigate your roll. That's
Yeah.
coming up on page 16 or whatever.
And also here, these cards also give you increase a die by up to 2.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
these cards will also help you with your dice rolls here.
I mean, it's not such a big deal if you have the game in front of you. But if you're like my son who likes to just take the rule book and read it, and sometimes I do that if I'm going on a trip. I'll have my wife drive and I'll just do something in the passenger seat, and it might be reading a rule book. It's nice to be able to figure the game out without it in front of you, but um, that was one of my like, ooh, do I am I gonna like this? Because I'm so dependent on roles. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
but it's nice to see. I would have been surprised if there wasn't mitigation because the rest of the design is so nice,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
like intertwined. This whole thing, and then being able to use a die for this as well. So seeing, yeah, I don't know what side to play. I don't feel like I
Yep.
I don't
I
feel
also
like
don't.
I'm good at either one. Um, but since I read the octopus, maybe it would be better for me to play the octopus. I don't know.
Yeah, if you want, I
It's also the
can
more
find out.
strategic side, they said, so I'm a little concerned. I mean, even though I'm good at hidden movement, I don't know if I'll know what you're gonna do because I don't know what the shark does. But
I think this game is a little different than other hidden movement games in terms of what you need to do.
yes, yeah.
This I think this side is a little hard because it has all these symbols here, icons, and I wish there was a reference sheet in the game.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there is no reference sheet once you get
I,
through everything.
I don't see it here in the game.
Mm.
They have the rule book here, so maybe we can open the page just for these guys. There was one page, I don't remember which one.
Yeah,
The
there's
rules.
a summary on the very back page, but yeah, I don't see one
Where's that?
either.
No. Um,
Um, yeah, no, I don't. I was expecting there to be one on the back page as well.
yeah,
Um,
it's page 11.
is there a summary?
Yeah, page 11 is
All the blocks.
uh, all the blocks. So we can probably open the rule book here. Here. and then
Okay, yeah.
whoever plays the octopus can use these.
Strangely enough, that's one of the things that I did grok rather well was the blocks, and that's maybe just because I found them interesting. I don't know.
Nice.
I mean, this one I got right away. You just increase your hand size to 5,
Yeah, and draw to 5, I think.
and you
Right?
draw to 5 right away. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, and then the other ones. Oh, right. The other ones were traps for the shark, and you can hide all your revealed blocks. You can search your draw and or discard pile for a specific card, and you can learn up to 3 for free. You may so that was one that I wasn't sure of. I tried to find that last night, and I couldn't find. So before it said when you learn 2, you could draw a card and a block. You could draw 2 cards, and I don't remember if it said you could draw 2 blocks or not.
Yeah, you can also draw 2 blocks.
Okay, so it can be any combination of the 3
Mm-hmm.
if you're learning 3. Okay. Um, and what's like? There's nothing in the bag. So when I upgrade a block, are these going in the bag? I can't remember now.
So these 4 are the food, and you have a card for each of them.
They just stay out.
And they come in play when you play the card.
Right.
So first you need to learn, take the card into your discard pile, draw it, play it, and when you play it, you also get to play the food on the board somewhere.
Okay. All right.
And these ones, I think that's the ones that you can get.
You can, and do they come out of the bag or do they come out of?
Yeah, I need to check this again too. So learn cards, better cards. When you gain a block, you must swap it with a revealed block on the board. So you can only, and I think you can only do it if it's possible to do, otherwise you can't play the card or can't do this action.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a reveal block is, right? When it's lying.
Yep.
Like this. So when you learn, you could say, for example, I take this trap and put it here.
Can you only swap out blocks showing? Like, can
yes, must be a revealed block.
It must be a revealed block. Okay.
Yeah. New blocks enter the game revealed. Exchanged blocks are just put to the side of the board.
And are they do I just get to choose the one I want then?
What do you mean choose? Yeah, one of those. Not these guys. These guys only come into play from the cards.
And do you get to see which one I choose?
Yeah, because it's revealed.
It's gonna reveal, right? Of course, right.
So you need to then, hide them and then shuffle them or flip them. Yeah, that's something I'm not super fond of on the shark side. I feel like I need to use a sheet of paper and write down what you flipped. But sometimes you just
the memory component, you mean?
The memory component.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not crazy about memory either, but I thought there was a possibility that it was pretty light in this game because mostly everything starts out as shells. But maybe not. I don't know.
We'll see how tough it is. Do you know what this one does? The 2 shells?
Yeah, I did read it. What does it do again? It lets me play it as if it's 2 blocks.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah.
Because you need to reveal 2 blocks or you need to reveal a number of blocks each time you play a card.
Right.
Which is this little number there.
Yes.
And this counts as 2. Yep. Cool.
And this guy is free? Is that to eat? Are all the eat cards free? Oh, I guess so.
Oh, wait a second. When does this... Token to eat the octopus must be chosen. I have to read when this token gets there again, because I think you'd use this card to eat the token on the board.
Yes, yeah. It during the eat action, both blocks are revealed. Then trash this card. Okay, so the reveal happens. Excuse me. The reveal happens during the eat part. So okay.
Yeah,
Um,
so I guess when you take the card on your hand, you also put the block on the board, but then you need to play the card to actually eat the block that's on the board.
right,
Right?
right, right.
Okay. All right.
Um, sorry, just responding to a text to my wife. Okay, back to the game. Um, okay. I feel, I feel like there's a lot going on, so that the complexity to learn what everything is. I just hope I give a good first playtest here. But I guess this is about the rules, so it's not about it's not necessarily about the game right off the first one. So
Yeah.
okay, and this is my deck of what I can do, and I'm just gonna take 4 cards into hand. Do I shuffle it? Are they in order by any? I don't think.
No, they can be shuffled. Yeah, they can be shuffled. I think you get this fast learning card. I should probably get out of your seat.
Oh, that's right. I get. There is.
You get this card plus how many draw? Maybe we should go
Let's see.
just through the setup process.
Sure. Let me just change my color to red so I can actually see my cards. Okay, so I get this fast learning card, and that is one of my 4 cards, I'm assuming.
Yeah, let's see. When it says shuffle the shark deck, deal 4 cards face up to the designated. Ah, okay. Place 4 growth cards. 1 to eliminate those cards per color and form 4 piles. Okay. Take the fast learning card and set it aside. Shuffle the remaining cards, and then you draw 3 additional ones.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I've got. Okay, so and ways for me to win.
Yeah.
Octopus player aid. Play a card, draw back up to your hand size, discard a card, then hide 1 block if possible.
We should probably also redo this because I know that the octopus is here.
Oh, you looked.
Yeah.
I guess I can. Is there anything else on the board? No. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, that's weird. Maybe. Oh, it was lost. That's interesting. It was locked and doesn't. I wonder if it auto shuffles. Anyway. So if I pull this out, can you see it?
Nope.
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
I think you have to do this in a certain order. There's no choice there.
Let's just do this.
Yeah.
So for setup, I should have mostly shells, the octopus, and
One
one
trap, I think.
one trap. And
Yeah,
that
I think so.
and that trap is the. Where is that? Are the traps on the same thing? Yeah. So that trap is discard 1 current. The octopus can remove 1 current from the board. It goes back into the shark's dice bag. Okay, so you're trying to swim around, and your direction of your snout matters, right? Like the direction
Yes.
you face.
Yeah, I
So,
cannot swim backwards.
so explain that piece to me because I could go read it, but let's see what you got from the rules.
I have to read again because I think is the dice move cards. Oh, let me check again.
This is why I didn't want to play the shark because I didn't read enough of the shark.
You must move each turn usually in the next space. Just forgot how many spaces I can move. Is it just one?
I think it's just one
Oh,
unless there's a current
okay.
in play.
Yeah, then you can jump over the current. Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems it's just one move. There are probably cards here that allow me to move more.
So
Yep. So right now I could either move to this space or this space, I think. Right? Or I know I guess from here I can also move to this and this space. So
so for spaces, if you move, you could move into here essentially.
no, I move onto these blue spots here
Oh, you
basically.
always move on to the current spots. Okay.
Yeah, and if there is a dice, for example here, now I could jump over this and move onto this one.
Okay.
So if I want, so I could go all the way there.
And you can't turn while you're doing it?
No, you have to look. So if I'm here now, I'm looking also in this direction. I cannot swim to this spot. Can only swim to this or this spot.
Okay.
Yep. And I think it was from. So let's say there are several dice here.
So what happens if you go from here to here and then you go down here? You're facing this way.
No. I'm not going into the. I have to be on the blue spot.
Yeah.
So from here I can swim to this spot. So
Yeah.
now I'm facing like this. Now I understand it. I can now swim here, here, or here.
Oh, so every
That's
time you finish your movement, you face
forward. So
forward.
if I swim here, now I face here, and I can go here, here, or here. That's
Oh,
how I
okay.
understood it.
This is not an option to you.
No, unless there was a dice here.
Okay. So could you also have gone, seeing as you come in here, if you go here, you cannot turn yourself so that you just came from the way that you came.
No,
You have
yeah,
to stay forward essentially. So this was
yes,
forward movement.
yes. I think there was a
Oh, it
card or
actually
something.
does. It actually does the move for you for this one. Like when you move like this, it'll move you back. In,
Ah,
interesting. But this one has options. But I guess the outside one, it's only got. Oh, that's interesting. This one goes that way too.
there is a card I think or something that lets you rotate 180 degrees. There was a way to do it. Let me check. Oh, is there another way?
Huh. I wonder why that one specifically. Where's your den?
There are 4 different dents in the four
Oh,
corners.
they're the outside areas, right?
Yeah,
Right.
like
Okay.
here where the little, I guess it's a shark.
Huh. Okay. I wonder if that's just if that's a mistake or if there's some reason why this one would always point forward.
When you pick it up, that's odd.
Oh, I didn't try it. I didn't try picking it up on this one. So I wonder if
I mean, the problem, what if you come from here and swim this direction?
yeah, well that's kind of what I'm wondering. Why
Maybe that's
it might just be a faulty
TTS
snap
thing.
point. Yeah, it might just be a TTS thing. And we might run into a few TTS things
Yep.
because it's not on any of the other equal spots that this one is. I'm guessing that's just a TTS thing. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter if you're facing this way or facing this way or facing this way, either way we know backward would have been back here. Okay.
That's how I understood it. And currents, if you have a chain of dice like this,
Yeah.
so no, I could not jump over this one.
No.
From here, I would have to go here because it needs to be from higher numbers to smaller numbers. So if this is a 1, I could now go all the way here.
Right.
But if this is a higher number, I can only use this one and then I can only go to here, for example.
It lets you swim through that current spot. You don't have the choice to even stop if you wanted to, do you?
No, you cannot stop on dice.
Okay.
No. But there is a way to take them off the board. Like, for example, if you are in a situation that you cannot swim for some reasons, because maybe, I'm not sure how this would happen, but they had an example in the rule book. I think it's like this, right? And it's like this on all the other spots too. That there's a high number followed by a low number. And here's also a low number. And let's say it's the same for all the other spots.
Yeah.
Now I cannot jump over it, right? Because the following number is a small number. In this case, I just take this one and put it in my, I think back in the back I have to check one of the two.
Okay. And does this reset? I'm assuming. And once you got 3.
So, yeah, once you have 2,
Yeah.
there's a buy phase. Yeah, and the last phase, energy phase. So once you have 2, you can use them to buy cards. The cost is the number at the top left.
Gotcha.
And when you have 3, you have to buy. You have to use all. So once you place the third dice there, you have to buy cards.
There's no and these are based on the number on the die.
Yep. So let's say I have 12 here. I can buy cards for cost of 12. Okay. And then these guys, they go here in these spots, from left to right. And once you have all 3 filled, then this flips and this power is active. And then it goes here to these ones and so on. So you can get 3 powers as the shark.
And I guess you just incentivize to put higher numbers here rather than lower numbers.
Naja, you also want to, search and stuff. You need pretty high numbers for this too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And to eat, so the red dice always goes into this bar.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, but once it's full, I lose. I'm exhausted. Yep.
Why is that
yellow
there?
One, what is? Yeah, I don't remember. How did the yellow die goes there? I don't remember.
I thought only red dice went there.
No, the other dice may also end up there, but I forgot how.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, I do remember seeing other dice in there, but I didn't clue in at the time when I read it.
All right.
You got to put one die from when you buy.
Yep. When you buy, one die has to go there.
Right.
When you buy cards.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting too, because then you're like, okay, I can buy, but this is hurting me.
Yep.
Okay, so every time you test me with an attack, assuming you don't know where the octopus is, you are going to put a red die. You don't put it on the board, you just put it in here. And it has to be the die that was, like, it's got to be a 4 or a 5, unless it's in the middle, it's a 2.
Yeah. I think it's just this die that you're using that after If you did it, it just goes here.
Okay, and the yellow's a search, is that right?
Yellow is a search, which means you just reveal the token.
Right.
And I think this one just goes back into your bag. I think, let me check search again.
And
Search.
if you search a trap,
Oh, no,
or
it
if
goes
you
also to
or
proof trap.
or if you search or strike a trap, then the trap goes off, right?
Oh, that's a good question. Is it also when you search for traps? Might be.
I want to say it was, but
Yeah,
I know
probably.
I read it somewhere.
The trap triggers by revealing them through searching or striking. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So search dice also go to the grove, to these cards first.
search dice
So
go to here as well.
Yep.
Oh wait, search dice. You maybe roll one die. So these are not the cards. These are just above the cards. They are not.
Yes.
They are not related to the card.
I don't. Kind of, because I think from. Let me check again. Energy. Massimia, you guys from. Put the next free space on the hunger. Right. I'm just trying to find. I forgot now for the rules. That when I use them to buy a card, if they go here to the growth track or if they go back in my bag. I mean, one of them goes here, but the other dice, I'm not sure right now. Facts, you can play these cards in future rounds, okay.
The growth track.
Go in the dice bag. So, okay. Alright, so when I do an energy action, I suppose, so, or a buy action during the energy phase,
Yeah.
then one of the dice I'm using has to go on the hunger track and all other dice go back in my bag.
But you put dice on, like, you put here dice here to buy these cards. You're putting dice here to activate this tile, right?
Yeah, and
And
this,
and
so this is right.
they
Yeah,
don't.
I think here it shows it. So the first current I'm jumping over also goes to this track. That's what this means. First.
Oh, your current comes off
Yep.
as soon as you jump it, it comes
Yep.
off.
So if I jump here, then this comes off and goes here.
Okay.
Yep.
And then at
And
any point for the energy, um, you can take a die that you have on the board and place it here. Like, how do these dice get here again?
no, this is dice I'm not using for searching or attacking or current. So when each round I draw two dice, I roll them.
Yeah.
And now I have to make a choice. Do I want to use them as an action?
Yeah.
To search? Or place it here or attack you? And if I don't do this, then they go here.
Oh, they go there automatically. You don't get to hold them back.
I don't think so. I think that was also.
Because it mentioned something about the dice pool. Maybe that was just your dice pool, the two that you pulled out. That is your dice pool, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just when it said dice pool, it made me think that you could continue to build your pool up. Just the word pool maybe threw me.
I mean, you get more dice also. You may draw one extra dice this each turn, then you have three. Yeah, there was something about keeping a dice, but maybe this was a card.
Yeah, I thought there was some way to. Um,
But energy says in this step you must place all remaining dice from your pool in the energy slot.
Energy says that?
under energy. Yep.
Okay.
So all dice I'm not playing have to go there.
Okay.
So there might be some other card or something that you can keep a dice for the next round. But seems like in general they always go there.
Okay, so you're going to roll the dice. You're going to use all of your dice, which is what they're calling the dice pool, essentially. I'm
Yep,
assuming,
I think so. Yep, I
unless
think so.
I read it wrong. I didn't find it real quick, so we'll just leave it like that, and hopefully we read it right.
Seems like the river could have a what's it called?
A,
Register at the end.
a glossary or an index.
Yeah, like a keywords
Right.
keyword section, which
Right.
points you to where. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like glossaries. I think. Wait, which one's the one in the front? Which one's the one in the back? I can't remember. I don't. If I was gonna have one, for me, the I think the index is the one that is the one in the front, but whichever one is the one in the back is the one that I prefer, because if I'm looking for something in the rules, that's the one that points me towards that. Usually better than the other one, if I'm looking for something very specific.
Yep. I think so too. I also like indexes a little bit.
Whereas the glossary, I can, it's okay, but weirdly enough, most people include a glossary. They don't include an index.
Okay.
From the games that I've seen anyway, or the rules that I've read in the rules edit. Okay,
Yep.
so I am set up. I just put them out randomly, first left to left to right, and then down the page.
Let's maybe quickly go through the setup points and see if we have everything.
Okay.
So the first one is that I get my dice into my bag, which I already checked. 7 blue dice, 3 yellow, and 1 red.
Okay.
Then shuffle the shark deck and get 4 cards. I think this was done automatically in the beginning.
Yeah.
Then place the 4 grove tiles. This is these guys.
Yeah.
I guess they have a number on the right number, so I guess this was also done automatically. Then for you octopus cards, you had to remove everything that has a tail or a tentacle or 2 tentacles.
Say that again.
Remove all starter cards with the symbols 1 tentacle or 2 tentacles, and I think that's the ones that are on your cards.
Okay.
On some of them. The starter cards.
Remove any 1s or 2s?
Yeah, don't remove them. They would be in your deck. Then they build your deck, and then you draw them. So I think this was all done automatically. This should be fine. And then
the cards in my hand are good. So there must be like 3 tentacles or something at some point.
No, I think everything that does not have a tentacle goes then here in these 4 piles.
Okay, just to make sure I'm not putting it in. Okay.
Yep. So I think we did this. Then you place the matching food block on the top eat card. Okay. So you would put this one on top of the eat card, I suppose. This is your eat card.
Sorry,
I think that's just
searching my deck just to make sure that it's just got 1s and 2s, and it does. Okay.
Yep. So we were supposed to put this token on here that matches this. I think that's just to remind you that you have to play it when you take this card, that you also play the token on the board.
So does that mean, like, the order of these cards, are we supposed to shuffle these?
Yes.
Okay.
They're supposed to be shuffled. It's probably also done automatically. I mean, if you want, you can shuffle them, but
no, that's fine. I'll shuffle the other ones just because. Well, that's funny. The same one came up. Oh, I wonder. Oh, interesting. I have no idea how many different cards. There's only 3, so it's a good chance it's going to come up. Okay.
Thank you. 4. Okay, we did this. Place the matching food block on the topic card. Place the other 3 food blocks. These 2, 3, 1 shell. That's this one, I suppose. One double shell and the 3 traps. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Oh, so
Beside the compounds.
this is mine as well. This shell.
Yeah, I think you only need this after you ate food.
Okay.
So
Right.
when this is on the
Yeah.
board and you eat it, then you replace it with a shell.
That's right. I remember that now. Okay.
Yep. Then place the hand size token with number 4 facing up. This is this one here.
Yeah, and it flips to 5, I'm assuming.
It flips to 5 when you eat
Okay.
this guy here.
Gotcha.
Then place the 3 shark and the 3 octopus confrontation cards face down on the board. Yeah, doesn't matter, I guess. They're face up or face down. Because we take them in our hand anyways, but let's just do this right.
Yes, we should do that.
Okay. Put the remaining 9 blocks. This was not this.
Yeah.
To form this, so we did this. Then you got your cards, which you already did. Then the octopus places the shark on one of the 4 dens, so you can choose where the shark starts. On one of these 4.
Yeah, it's fine to start in there.
Okay. And then the octopus begins the first turn.
Okay.
And you can do 2 actions.
Yes.
Yeah, you probably know your actions.
I can draw back up to my hand size. I can play a card, or I can discard a card to hide a block. So obviously, I'm not hiding any blocks at the moment. But who knows, if I played a card, it might cause me to want to do that. Well, I mean, since you know my octopus is right there.
That's true.
Let's see. Okay, so I could do that.
You know how to win, right?
Yes, I can eat 4 times. Or there were more winning options. I can outlast you.
Yep.
Essentially, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you don't really get 7 hits unless you never buy a card. These tile dice never go over here, right?
Nope.
Just the energy dice.
Just the energy or the eat dice.
Right.
I think these two. Yeah.
Yeah. So whether it's worth it for you to do this or not, but I'm guessing, would you then have to, if you, because you have to place the dice there, if you have any left over.
Yeah, when it's free, I have to buy cards and basically have to put them there.
Okay. You're so dead.
Yeah, I have to read what happens when I have 4 dice. I forgot about this.
You're like the dumbest shark ever. Says the octopus, who dies right away. Okay. I'm going to do. Ooh. The card for this just explains how it works. Or do I need to play this card too? Oh no, I need to take this card and eat with it, right?
Yeah, so when you learn and you choose to take this card,
yeah,
you can only do this if 1 block is already revealed.
right.
So right now you cannot do it because you need to replace a revealed. The food with a revealed token. And then you put this card in your discard card pile, and once you draw it, you can then eat it. as an action. So, it might take a while before you are actually able to eat it.
During the eat action, both blocks are revealed, then trash this card. So, what did you say it has to be revealed?
Yeah, I think to be able to place the food on the board. So when you take this,
Oh, that's right.
and
Whenever you place food on the board, it is revealed, isn't it?
yeah, and it needs to be swapped with another revealed token. I guess you can never choose yourself,
Okay.
obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to play this. So, learn to. If you gain any cards, you may add one of those cards to the top of the draw pile. So, do I take this one? Or I just leave it there for now? Also, how did you lay it down?
It's here revealed. So one is hidden when you press one. When you press two, it's revealed.
Ah,
When you when you press three.
oh, that's nice.
So right now you cannot learn this one because you need you can only learn a card if it's possible to actually play it, and right now you cannot play it because no token is revealed.
Except
So
that it says
uh,
I have to pay one to do it.
oh, that's right. So you would reveal one. That's right.
Assuming the order of operations is you reveal and then you can do what says on the card.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. So I think in this, yep, this would work.
There's the octopus.
Yep.
Um, it's not really a shell. It's an octopus. Um, he's morphed. If you gain, okay, so I can then gain this card, which says I can then. What does that let me do again? It lets me. You can immediately hide all your revealed blocks. Hmm. All right.
I think that's when you eat it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take that and flip it and put it on top of my
Uh,
deck.
no, I think it goes in your discard pile.
That's what I meant.
All the all the
And
yep. And now you flip these or swap these two tokens. Like this one goes here, and this one I think just goes out of the game for now.
okay.
Yep.
And then I can take one more.
Yep. Now
Um,
you can learn an additional con.
but I cannot take another eat because I'm not able to put the block on the board. Okay.
I guess so. Yep. So we can now put here the crab on him.
All right. Then I guess I will take a card. So
You
cards.
can you could also take a block, but I think no, you can't take a block because it also needs to be revealed.
Oh, as soon as you take a block, it has to go on.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that makes sense. Um,
Let me recheck learn, but I think yep.
I'll take this cheapie.
Yep. When you gain a block, you must swap it with a revealed block on the board.
Okay. All right. So that's one action,
Yep.
and then let's see. I will do. Let's do. No. Let's play this card. So hide one block,
Mm-hmm.
and then swap it with an adjacent block. Adjacent is orthogonal, not diagonal, right?
Yep.
Alright, let's swap the octopus with the food.
Ah.
Everything's an octopus, by the way.
I think that's it for you, right? Is there anything
I
else you can do?
think that is my
Yes.
2 actions.
Ah, right.
Um, Opening hand, add fast learning to your hand, blah 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 blah. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Um, yeah. I
Yep.
mean, I would assume if you're signing up for a 2-player game that's asymmetric, you would realize that you're going to get a bit of rules overhead because you're learning two different ways to play the game essentially.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to find one rule quickly, which is what happens if I have 2 on my energy, and then let's say I have next round and I have 2 dice that I don't want to use. Now I
Mm,
would have 4 instead of 3,
right.
and I'm wondering if I can use all of them to buy or just the 3.
Mm,
And I
yeah.
know it was written in the rules, I just forgot
Oh,
which
it
one
was
it
in the
was.
rules. Okay.
It was in the rules. You
I'll try.
try to find where.
I'll try to find it too.
Maybe I still must spend.
That should be under energy, right?
Yep, page 16. It actually seems like it's not written on page 16. Okay, I found it. It's on the in the FAQ.
Oh, okay.
So if you have more dice that need to go to the energy, you have to choose one to put there, and the other one goes back into the bag. So whichever leftover dice you have goes back into my bag.
Okay. And then
All
one,
right.
and then one will go onto the track as well, right?
Yeah, the last one would go
Whichever,
onto the.
whichever one of the three, one of.
Yep.
So
I
you're
mean, I
gonna
think
you're
the
gonna
set.
use 3. The extra just as. Can you
Yep.
can you like
Doesn't.
if you already
Yeah.
had 2 on there?
No, it doesn't say it. It says if you choose. I know. So if you choose to or are forced to place more dice in the stored energy, then there are free spaces. Choose which dice to place, and any others are returned to the bag.
Oh, okay. So the
So I
ones
don't
that are
find them.
placed are already placed.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to draw 2 dice. That's my first step, and I'm going to roll them. My next step is place currents. So I place a current, and I'm going to place it here.
But you don't
Mm.
have to do that. You could have used it for your energy, right?
Yes, you don't have to place any dice. I could just keep it and not use
Right.
it.
That's just the order. So first thing
Yeah,
you do is decide if you want to place a current.
that's right. Yep.
Okay.
Now I move. Yep, I think only 2 actions I have to do, and I think they were rolling the dice and move. Anything else is optional, except once the energy is full. 1 second. Yeah, draw and roll and move. These 2 things I have to do.
Yes.
And I suppose also once I have 3 energy, I have to buy a card. Alright, so next is move. So now I have to move. And since I remember that you put the food here, I'm assuming that you're someone here.
Oh, right. It even says May. Gotcha.
Yeah. I think I'm going to swim here.
Okay.
Now I can search a strike but since my number is only 3 and there's a 4, I can only use it for energy.
You could do the
That's not the
middle,
case.
and that's about all you could do, right?
Yeah, but it's not adjacent, so I cannot do it there. I need
Oh,
to
sorry, that's
move.
the current. Okay, right. The current. So you could reach that current, but you couldn't reach the space. Is that right?
No, I wasn't able to swim here because I only make one movement, right?
No,
So
I
from
mean
here,
from this position. You could
yeah,
go to this current, but you can't go to this space. The only way you can go to this space is if you go to this current, essentially, or this one,
yeah,
or this one, or this one. You got to be on one of those four spaces
to
to
be able to
to be able to
search
get the
there.
middle
Yep,
area. Okay,
that's
gotcha.
right. So now is Cove. Why is Cove now? Oh, right, because I jumped over this. This one actually goes now to the Cove.
Right, right.
Cove thing. Um, yeah, and
Growth.
if I would have used this dice for searching, it would have also gone here in the Cove phase.
Right.
And then energy, so this dice goes here. And now I could get cards if I would have enough here, but I only have 3, and the lowest card is 4. I could reduce this by 1 pip, that it goes down to 2 to replace a card.
Right.
Take one out and put another, but I don't think I want to do this. So I think I'm done.
Okay.
My turn.
What is that for card?
Yep, I've
Increased.
checked into. So these give me extra dice in my deck. That's the printed dice on there, and they do stuff.
Okay.
It's like doing draw and roll an extra dice. It's the first one, pretty expensive. Here I can increase the die by up to 2, the number on it, before move.
Oh,
Okay.
the one that you move, or the one that you rolled, not this die.
Increase the die by up to 2. That's a good question if you can also increase the energy dice.
Yeah, I just assumed when I read that it was this die, but now I'm thinking it's actually the die that you're gonna roll.
Yeah, that's not clear. That's
Yeah,
good.
I would
That's a good.
say that needs to say increase a
Yeah,
die you just roll, or whatever the terminology is, or an energy
yeah,
die, or any die. That
yeah.
that that could be, because then you could actually affect current dice too to
Yeah,
change the
that's
way your
true.
currents flow.
Yep, that's right.
Maybe
I
it
mean,
is any die. I don't know.
that's how I interpret it. You know, if there's nothing specific, then I would say any dice that is currently on the board or
Right.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Uh, seems powerful, but it costs 6 also.
Yeah.
During move an additional space, and reactive before rolling, return 2 dice to the back, then choose 1 replacement die.
Before rolling, return 2 dice to the bag.
So you first draw 2 dice, I suppose. Because draw and roll. So first you draw 2 dice. And then you can return 2. I can even take them from here.
And choose 1 replacement die. I don't think you can take it from there.
I'm not sure.
But
I mean,
it doesn't say. I would hate that if you could, but
yeah, no,
it doesn't
this,
say. Um, then choose 1 replacement die. Like, return 2 dice to the bag. So then, yeah. So
I think
I would
you,
assume those are your
yeah,
drawn dice, because that's the first thing you do. So
yeah. See,
you're gonna draw
it's
2, and then you're gonna like just pick
what?
one out of the bag, or like,
Yeah, I would say so. I think the 2 dice they mean the 2 that you just got out of
yeah,
the bag. You can put them back in the bag and then just take any dice.
out of the
But
bag.
you only get 1.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're really looking for a strike die or a search die, and you got 2 greens,
Yeah,
you can throw them back in and grab what you want, and then roll it.
yeah. My question here would be: do you first put the red and the green into the back, because let's say you have all red dice used up already. Could you now choose this red die for the 2 dice? No, yeah, you could, because I mean you draw the card and then you get the 2 dice in the back anyways. And then when you use the card, that's before rolling, so this would be later at a later stage. So this would work. Okay, got it.
Wait, do these cards you have, you can put them to the side and use them at any time, right?
At the time that it tells me to, yep, that's right. But they are one-time use only.
Yeah, but you can store them up. You don't have to use them when you get them.
Yeah, I think so. And I think there's no hand limit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that one. I mean, I think that's the way that would be, is that you would have to then choose a die from the bag, but that should be clear too.
Yeah, I think
Because
so too.
somebody
Should be the.
might think you could just take a die from anywhere on the board. I think it's less likely because this would just be an you know, you'd never lose this way if that was. I don't know how many cards there are like this, but I think that would also cost more if you were going to take a die
Yeah,
off of here.
this is just too crazy. Yep.
Yeah, it's. I don't think anybody would read it. Possibly like somebody might, but I do think it needs to be clarified. But this one especially.
This one, yeah. I
Uh,
don't know this one. Yeah.
yeah. Unless it says somewhere in the rules that these cards only affect dice that are from your dice pool, like that you're drawing that turn. Um, but I don't know if it does in the rules or not. And usually it's nice to have it on the card, so there's no confusion.
Yep, I agree.
Okay. So you did what this turn? You drew, you rolled 2 dice, you put 1 in the energy, and you put 1 in your, what do we call this? Growth?
This is growth. Yep.
Okay. And this is your energy. Okay. So does that make it my turn again, or is there something that happens at the end of a round that we do?
No, not that I know. I think it's now your turn.
Dice remaining dice. Okay, so I'm just gonna get 2 more actions. Okay.
That's fine.
And
Oh,
got,
these 2 cards, they go to your discard pile also.
right.
To open the slots again.
Flippy-doo, flippy-doo.
And they are always open information, by the way.
Oh, they
sides.
flip up?
I think so, yep. Yeah, also when you like pull a card out, I mean, I'm not having enough knowledge about the game anyways, so it doesn't matter. But I think these are always open information. There was somewhere where it says it.
Okay.
The octopus discard pile and both players' trash piles are public knowledge, if players wish to look through them at any time.
I'm gonna draw. Am I gonna draw?
So you're limited, so you can draw 2 now if you want. Or you first play 1 and then draw 3.
Let's do. I'm gonna draw first. I think. No, that's dumb. I'm gonna do this. Probably also dumb.
Shuffle 2 hidden.
Yes.
You know how this works? Shuffling? Yeah.
Yeah, I just take them and throw them in the bag. Is that right?
Yep.
And then I
And then
pull one
them.
out, and you tell me where it goes.
That's fine.
Oops. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Just put this one onto here.
Doesn't matter. Oh, and I needed to show 2 blocks.
Oh, that's right.
I'll show you that one. And I'll show you that one.
Okay.
Okay, so I shuffle 2 hidden blocks, and then I'm going to draw 3, and then that's the end of my turn.
Yep. So I'm going to draw 2 dice. Interesting. Going to roll them. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, what the hell? Well, the 4 is like okay. You want generally lower blues, I think, and higher yellows and reds, right?
No, I think you also want high blues, unless you want to make a chain
Right.
to jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we shuffled these 2.
Yep.
But I have a suspicion that you're here. But I don't know. So I'm going to swim there.
Now are you allowed to swim there? I guess.
I was looking this direction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
So you
And
look this direction, and then when you get here, like how do you
I have
tell which way you're looking?
no, it's the same like here, right? You have to make a decision. Do you want to swim this direction, then you look this way, or do you want to swim this direction?
Oh,
Or do
okay.
you want to swim straight?
And this one has to be looking this way because you swim from there to there. Okay, I got you.
That's how I understand it, at least.
Okay, sure.
And I'm going to look there.
You're going to look there, so that means I just put it down. And is it revealed right away, or like
Yeah. So
does it
basically,
stay revealed? I guess is what I'm wondering.
yeah, it stays revealed until you use something to put it back.
Move your fat little tail.
Okay. Move, search, strike, grove. So now both dice go in my grove. Because I jumped over this one.
Right.
And this one because I use it as a thing. And this means that this card now gets activated. And these dice go back in my bag.
So whenever you search, it goes in your growth. But if you were to attack this, it would have gone here.
That's right.
So all dice go to the growth once they're used on the table, unless you've decided to use one for energy. But these can never be taken and used for energy. Like the dice you just took.
Yeah, when you use them as an action, they are not energy. Okay. Only when you don't use them as energy.
Alright. Oh, and I guess this is over here.
Okay, and this flips now. So I can now re-roll 1 die each turn.
Ooh. So that also begs the question of which die. I'm assuming it's
I mean the ones from
only the dice you can roll, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. That's true, right?
But again, is it? You know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It could mean that you can reroll also this one. Yeah. That's right. And that's it. I'm done.
Okay. So what is your thing again? You draw and roll, then you place currents, then you move, then you search and strike, then you growth, energy, blah blah blah. Okay. Let's do. I have the option to trash some stuff, and I'm still not sure what's good and what's not good, so I'm scared of trashing something good.
Yep. I think it might help to eat quicker. Maybe to trash cards, I'm not sure. Because you want your...
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I was trying to think. Like the cards all look good, so I'm like, why would I want to trash? And I was like, oh yeah, to get to the eat cards. Sure. Um, hmm. Uh, let's do hide two.
3.
Oops.
Hide is number 1.
And let's do yeah, let's learn, and I can learn this guy, right?
First, you have to flip it or reveal a token, I think, before you.
Wait, what? What did I run? Do I have to get this onto the board first, or when I take this card, this automatically comes on the board?
I think first you have to pay, which means you have to reveal a token.
Oh, reveal a token first. Okay, sure.
And
Well,
then
I might as well do this one because I just did it.
yep,
And what
and
else?
you don't.
Oh, but there is no pay.
No, for this card has 1.
Oh, did I not? I thought I did this one. No.
No, first you use this one and you were placing these 2 tokens up.
Oh, and I didn't pay for it. Okay.
And this one, and now you had to pay for this one, which means you paid 5th.
So this one, can I pay with one I just put down? Am I allowed to do that?
I think this was the payment. This one.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, this was the payment. Yep.
But I wonder if I'm allowed to do that because
Why not?
I'm oh, in the first action I put those two up. Then I'm paying with it to do this
Yep.
action. I see. And then I am learning. So learning lets me take another food if I want it, right?
Yep. Or any other card
Okay.
from here.
Um, learn three. No, I'll do this. And I can trash one card from your hand or discard. I think I'll do from the discard. I just have to search. I think I can do any. Is that right?
From your hand or discard pile?
You may trash one card from your hand or discard pile, but it doesn't have to be the top one, right?
I don't think so.
No, that would be silly. I will do this one. So I'll just put the trash over here, maybe.
Yeah.
And then these go to my discard pile.
And my turn.
And how do I get up to 5 again? Get up to 5
By
with a certain food. That
eating.
guy. Okay.
Yeah, this guy, that's right. And here's now. This one's there.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, 2 dice. I get a current and another current.
Big currents.
I guess what? No, I also would have them out of the deck, I suppose, to get.
Those are
Because
also those could also just go to energy, right?
that's true. But then I have to place a dice here when I need. I mean, I do want obviously more red dice.
And
So there's number 5.
anything you put here, then um, you don't get to keep the rests. Once you like, I think once you have 3 dice here, you have to spend them all, and you don't get any extra currency.
No. No. I just have to use them up, and I think whatever's left over in points is just out of the game, or doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if I don't use them now, I would have 9 plus 3, 12. So I could get the 8 and the 6. Or the 6.
Oh, you could buy more than one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But one of the dice would go here, and it would probably one of these ones. I'm not sure if this is smart. I mean, I know you're not here. You might be here or here, maybe. Or here, I mean, I don't know, these two got shuffled. But I can't check right now. 5 and 4 is pretty high. So I might do this. So I might just not use anything. I don't place it. I still have to move. And I want to move here up there. Maybe I just want to move here.
Okay.
Cannot search. Growth doesn't happen. So I just put everything into energy. 9 plus 3 is 12. Oh shit, this is 14. I miscalculated. In case I die, this sounds pretty good.
Well,
I can also.
you could take the 4 back, and you'd still have 8 if you were wanting just the 8.
Yeah.
And you could place that current die if you wanted.
No, I think I'm going to buy 2 cards.
Okay.
That's all good. So, yeah, but that's also interesting. Oops. There's also one question I have on this step. This was a 5 and this was a 4.
Yeah.
Because the rulebook says I can buy one card, immediately replace it to see first what it is, to then buy with whatever's left on here. But how does this work? So if I take now the hungry card,
Yeah.
do I have to, designate dice to it? So let's say I have 2 5s here. Or a 5 and a 4. Do I have to use both cards? And then it would be 9. And then I take the card and then I replace it, and now I only have the other dice left. Or I first calculate how much energy I have in total.
Does it say anything in the rules about that, or do you know it doesn't?
I think, I'm not sure, but I think it does not really say, but let me check getting cards from you.
Let me check as well. It's got a bathroom break rule. I think it should just say the bathroom break rule. Follow Seinfeld rules. Do you remember that? Or you probably don't watch Seinfeld.
No.
But there was a game of Risk they were playing, and they started carrying the board everywhere with them because they didn't believe the other person wasn't gonna cheat.
Yeah.
That's not even hidden movement.
So it says you have, in this example, it says you have 10 energy in the example they have here. So you could buy 1 or even 2 cards that cost 10 or less total. After your purchase, 1 dice goes to the hunger track. Yeah, okay.
Well, so yeah, you've got 2 things that are you got 2 things that are conflicting that you're wondering which one is the rule, right? You've got the total of dice is what you've got for currency to buy this turn, but there's also the if you take a card, you replace it right away. If I was
Mhm.
to guess on the way that the rules should be, see, I don't know, because they specifically say replace it right away, whereas other games, like I think I think Clank, I don't think you replace it. I think you do all your buying and then you replace the card. But it specifically says that, I think, um, if the
Yep,
game
yep.
does that.
Yep,
So
here it specifically says that you replace it before you
yeah,
buy it. Yeah.
yeah, and it says you can buy more than one. So I would say you buy it, you replace it, and you still have whatever you had left over, and it's not based on the dice because it doesn't. It sounds like this is a complete the currency that you have, not based on, oh, well, you have to spend these two dice to get a card, and if you can buy something with the last dice, you can do that.
Mhm.
So I think you replace it as if the card was out there the whole time. That's what I would
Okay.
do. Now I don't know if that's the right rule or not, or if it needs clarification. Um,
Yeah.
we'll let the designer listen to this and figure that out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Or
Okay.
Bow, what was the name of the company? Bow something something Bow Strongbow. What was it? Wonderbow. Yeah, Wonderbow. That's it. Wonderbow Games. But I'm
Yeah.
sure Carl Robinson is the designer. I'm sure Carl will have some input with the designer
Yeah, and here I also
or
have a question.
with the company. Sorry.
With this card, it
Yeah.
says during draw and roll an extra dice. So can I first draw my two dice, roll them, and then decide if I want to use the card?
Draw and roll an extra die.
During draw and roll. So during to me means anytime during draw and roll. So also after I do two dice and roll them.
I think draw and roll is considered one action because it's on the number one spot. So I would think if you were going to draw and roll, you would need to know. Oh, see, that's tricky because there's two things in that are concerning. Number one is, did you get the right color of dice? So really, you're still in the draw phase. And then, of course, if you roll those two dice and don't get what you wanted, you're still in the draw and roll phase. I would think, oh, I honestly don't know. How would I, how would I do that? I would have put a disclaimer on there that you must decide before you draw. That's that's what I would have done, but I don't know.
But then they would write before. I mean, sometimes they have before rolling, for example, here on this card. Like,
Right.
let's say specifically before rolling, you do this.
Yeah.
But here it says during draw and roll. During to me is.
Okay. Well, as written, I mean,
Mhm.
you could do any one of those things because it is the draw and roll phase is you could draw, you could roll, and then you're still in the draw and roll phase because they've made it one phase. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the way they intended it, but that's how I would read it. But it's also not super clear. That one's super tricky. I could see people arguing about that one.
Yeah, me too. I think this, yeah, should be.
Like we'd have to do exactly what we're doing it and just hoping we're right. We're essentially saying, okay, this is how we're reading this.
Yeah.
But you're reading it the same as literally you could do it at any point,
Yep.
even after
During
you've
the.
rolled your main dice.
That's how I would interpret it.
Carl's gonna have like a 5 hour video.
Yep. Alright. So this cost me 8. Now I draw another card. See what it is. It's a 7. I can't get it, so I will get the 4 instead. Or the extra 4 that I still have.
Okay.
Replace it. Reroll 1 or 2 dice, and this one is remove a random matching pair of confrontation cards. Ooh, wow. That's super mean.
Random matching pair of confrontation cards. What is? Wait, what's a
Yeah,
confrontation card?
that's these cards.
Oh, remove a random matching pair.
Yeah.
Oh, so like
Uh-huh.
right away I'm down to
Yeah,
50-50.
that's right.
Oh,
This this card doesn't work if there are only two left. By the way. So because it is
um,
possible, right? The first time I don't get you, second time I don't get you. But if I remove the last two,
oh yeah,
then
if
the
you can
game.
just buy this, yeah, you can just hold on to this card if
Yeah, but then the
once,
game wouldn't work anymore, right? I mean, it
yeah,
doesn't make sense to do this, but
yeah, but that as it's written, that yeah, so that needs fixing, right?
maybe. I mean, it is possible to break the game with this, and then the game is just not working anymore.
I would put a disclaimer on this card that it it only works if all three are out,
Hmm,
and
maybe.
and then it doesn't break it.
Something like this.
But yeah,
Or
if you were down to two and you removed one, then the game's over, right?
no, if there are two, it's not over yet. I still have to eat you then, but then we don't have to play the game anymore. If there's only one pair left, then
Right.
or maybe that's what you mean. If there are two cards left, yeah.
If you have two and I have two, then it would just bring it down to the final confrontation. But if there was only your one and
Mm-hmm.
my one, and you played this, then the game's over, isn't it?
Then the shark cannot win anymore. Technically, we could keep playing, but if I try to eat you, we couldn't make a confrontation. So
Oh, okay.
because there would be no cards
I see.
for us to make a confrontation. Yep.
Okay, so then it would be you can't play this if there's only one pair left. But you'd also have no reason to play it if there's only one pair left.
I mean, yeah. If I mean a kid, maybe if a kid plays this game, but yeah, people wouldn't do this because they would, you know,
Right.
that they couldn't finish the game.
It seems like it would be a good FAQ for that card specifically.
Thank you.
Um, but it's a bit of an edge case weirdness. Yeah. Okay.
And now I put the dice into here, and the other two go, I think, in my bag. Yeah.
Okay. What am I gonna do?
Oh, did I put the two dice? Let me check. No, I did not. So I get a red, a blue, and a yellow dice in my bag. Red, a yellow, and blue dice. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna draw, which seems like a bit of a waste, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And then
Since now you only have three cards, right? So you shuffle these cards now and draw an additional one. You always
oh,
draw to your
okay.
hand limit.
Right. I forgot that. I did see it. I just forgot it. Okay. Draw one more. Um, okay, let's do this. Oh, and it's my second action. Swap two adjacent blocks.
First you pay one, so you have to reveal one.
Yes. Let's reveal one. Let's reveal that one. And let's swap. Those ones. I think that's a swap, right? It's not a. I don't have to
Yep.
shuffle anything. Okay, that's me. Hey, look at that! It
Mm-hmm.
only took me a minute to do a turn. I'm
Yeah, I'm
getting,
surprised.
I'm
It's
getting better.
effects. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I draw two dice and I roll them.
It will be interesting to see how quick we make the rest of the game now that we've kind of got the rules somewhat
Yeah.
figured.
Going to reroll the number 3 dice.
All right.
Sweet.
Oh my.
No.
Oh my.
Going to put this
Oh, I
here.
thought you were gonna buy this one.
Ah. Later.
Later.
Later. So I'm going to swim here,
Okay.
like this. I always have to swim.
You always have to swim, yeah.
Let me recheck this. But I also want to unlock this. Interesting. Okay, so I could also swim here by putting it here.
So if you swim here, you have the choice when you get here to look this way, to look this way, or to look this way. Is that right?
No, when I swim here, I look up.
You have to look up, which means you could go here, here,
or here, but
or
not back.
here, and you could attack here or here only.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to swim there. I'm going to swim here.
Okie dokie.
And this means this goes here. And this goes here. And that's my turn.
All right. I will. I'll hide 2 blocks. And then I will shuffle 2 hidden blocks.
Do they have to be adjacent? No. Any. Okay, cool.
Oops. And I will.
What are you doing? You were hiding 2 blocks first, right? Now you revealed them again.
Yeah, because I have to pay the 2.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Shuffle 2 hidden blocks. What should I shuffle? Actually, let's do that and do that instead. And I will shuffle these 2. And when I pull them out, you tell me where it goes.
Middle.
Middle. Okay.
Okay. My turn. I draw 2 dice. Nice. Oh. Oh.
Bam.
If I get you now. Okay, I roll them. Oh, eating also needs to have this number, this high number. Okay. So I could check the middle.
You can't eat anything. Did you?
Oh, wait a sec.
Do these go off every turn, or did you use one?
No, I didn't use them. My
Oh, okay.
reroll is.
Oh, the reroll goes off every turn.
The reroll is every turn.
Okay, that's what
Each
you did.
turn.
Okay, I gotcha. I saw you reroll, but I didn't look as to why you were rerolling.
I just realized you can't search and eat in the same round, or attack in the same round, right? Because the yellow dice would be there. So if I swim here now, search and find you there, I cannot attack you also.
Yeah, that's pretty normal in
Yeah.
a lot of hidden movement games. You're making that decision. Although I guess in Whitehall, you've got three guys, so you could search with one guy, and then, um, and then. Oh wait, how does the search work again? I can't remember. It's, we only played it the one time. But yeah, you
Yeah.
could search. I think you could search, and then if your other guy's within range, you could nail him with your other guy. But yeah, it often comes down a lot. Those games often come down a lot to, do I search or do I attack? But if I attack, I'm not going to find out information.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas at least if you attack in this game, you're going to find out what this is. So it's kind of the same but different. You still have to make that decision, but
Yep. I'm going to reroll the red dice.
I'll just tell you right now, this is not the octopus.
Yeah.
Oh, oh man.
Yep. Um. That's not great because if I don't use it, it goes here and it's just a 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to roll an extra dice. I could now use this, but then this still goes there, but yeah, I don't really, that's not great. Okay, that's, I probably need this later.
You should attack my crayfish.
I don't want my red dice as a 1 here.
Yeah, no. It's not great.
But I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. I don't want to use this card yet, so yep. Alright, so I'm going to move. I move here. I will search here.
Okay, so I just knock it down, right?
Mm-hmm. No, okay. And this means this goes here. And I'm not going to buy anything, so it's your turn.
Okay. I think. Well, let's see. You have to move next turn, right?
I have to move here.
I am gonna do. I don't know if this is smart or not, but I'm gonna do this, which reveals this one. And now I'm gonna swap two adjacent blocks. I'll swap. Hmm. Well, let's see. Uh, let's see what I want to do. Guess I'll swap this one with this one, but it stays open. Okay, that's me.
Sorry, I
Oh
didn't
no,
see which one.
wait, that was my first one. I swapped these two.
These two, okay.
And then I'm gonna draw up to 4.
Oh, I forgot to put this dice on the track here.
Okay. I'll allow it.
So your second action was drawing cards. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay, so my turn. Drawing 2 dice. No red dice. I think I can always check my back if I want to. I know I have one more red dice in there. But
Oh,
I'm not sure if this is
did you buy quacks yet? Speaking of bags.
Yeah, it's supposed to arrive this week.
Oh, nice, nice.
They had a pretty good offer, like a big box with 2 expansions
Oh,
for just $20 more. So
okay. Yeah, we always play with the herb witches, the witches expansion.
mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I think that's the only one I have.
Yeah, cool. But you have the upgraded version, right? The plastic chips, I think.
Yes, I have the ridiculous version. The chips alone cost me like $72.
Man, what is this?
It's a very good current die. That's what that is.
Oh, I mean, I wanted to check this, which I can't, and I wanted to have at least a 3 for here, which I don't have.
You got your reroll,
Yeah, I
and you
know.
got your reroll.
Yeah, but that doesn't work, right? Because if I roll this one, because I need a 3 at least, then I can't search.
Oh, you want 3 for energy.
Yes.
Well, what's your other reroll? Your card, you get to reroll them both, or?
No, only one. And this one lets me draw an additional dice
Oh, okay.
and re-roll it. Yep. Okay, so I will
Well,
probably just.
that could work because you could get that, and then you're gonna get to reroll one of these, right?
Yeah, but then I'll use this card now.
I know.
You kidding?
I'm okay
Don't
with
re-
that.
I'm going to re-roll the yellow dice.
All right. 3.
And that's a 3. And now the question is, do I just use it here and not check the seller?
6,
Or
9, 10. Is there something you really want?
10? Yeah, of course I want this card, right?
Oh, that mother. Oh yeah, of course.
Yes,
I don't like that card.
I know.
The octopus, no, like that card.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to use this here for sure. Question is now, do I use it for... Okay, then I'm going to swim. Here. Now the question is, do I want to check this? I kind of want to, but I'm also having a feeling that you're going to eat anyways. So it might be wasted.
You should check it. It's the octopus.
Yeah. So I think I put it here. And first is Cove. So I guess this would happen, place remaining dice. Yep, so first Search and Strike, which I don't do. So now it's Cove, so this goes here. Which means all these dice go back at the back. And this flips. And now I can, when I have 5 or less, I can add 5 to the energy when I buy.
Wait, when you use stored energy but have 5 or less, gain 5 additional energy?
Yeah, so if I would have now only... So the 6 here was actually not great, right? If this was less,
Right.
and it was in total 5, then this could have been perfect.
Okay.
But it wasn't. It wasn't, so I knew I can't play this anymore, but that's okay.
I guess that's fair. I mean, your average is going to be
9, right? Or it depends on, you can also buy with 2 dice. Then it's still more than 5, I guess, usually.
Well, is it 3 or 3.5? Is your average roll?
I don't know, I'm not Justin.
I'm not Justin, so I don't know either. But if it's 3, then it's 9. If it's 3.5, then it's 10.5. So
Yeah, but
I guess that's fair to add 5 to that if it's a crappy roll.
yes, but again, you can also buy when once you have 2 dice.
Yeah.
And then this would be better.
Oh, you can use that when you. Oh, if you only have 2 dice. Ouch. Okay.
I mean, 2 dice is also, I think it's at least 6, the average, right? 6 point something probably. But yeah, it
Hmm.
doesn't matter. Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
have 10 now, so I'm going to buy this card, which adds a
Why
blue
would
dice in my deck.
you do that?
And I
Do you want
shuffle
to wait
this.
to use it? You can wait to use it.
So I'm shuffling this, and we get rid of the red cards.
Red. Okay. Look, it was the one on top.
And I guess this card will be also out. I already got to it down. And here I have not placed a dice here. I think it's going to be this one. And these two go back in my deck. Okay,
Man.
that's my job. Oh, this gets replaced. Oh, this is swift. During move one additional space. Okay. Your turn.
All right.
Eat. Finally. Show me where you are.
I'm not hungry. Uh, I guess I will. I will. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's play this. I'll camouflage, so hide one block and then swap it with an adjacent block. So let's do this, and then let's swap this. And then,
What's going on?
oh, my wife is texting me. Sorry.
Ah.
We always use Messenger because we have bad cell reception in our area, so it's automatically coming through Facebook. Sorry. Ignore, ignore, ignore.
Sounds more like the Windows error sound. Is this the same?
I don't know. I don't know. I wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, so if let's do fast learning. Yeah. So learn to, if you gain any cards, you may add one of those cards to the top of the draw pile. So let's do. Oh, now my phone's ringing. I wonder if it's her. Sorry.
Yeah.
One sec.
You're good.
Pause. Okay. So what was I doing? I was doing
You have to
learn
reveal a token.
learn to. Okay, so let's reveal this one because I just swapped it and you knew what it was anyway.
Yep.
And let's take Shrimpy here. What does Shrimpy do? Sea snail. The octopus. Right, it's not here. You can search your draw and or discard for a specific card and add it to your hand, ignoring the maximum hand size. All right, let's put Shrimpy in play. Sorry, sea snail. Um, I don't know if that matters too much. I mean, I'm sure I'll kick myself later. Let's put them there, and oops. And when I eat, I don't move to the spot. I replace it with a seashell, is what happens, right?
You have to be adjacent to eat it.
Yeah. But you
And
don't
then
actually move into it. You just, the
you
thing
just
gets replaced.
with one of the seashells. Yep, that's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Um. Okay. So that was that, and now I'm gonna gain. So that's one that I did, and then I take this card and put it there, and then this goes here. Oops. One. Ooh, what am I doing? Put that back. Um. Two. But it needs to be on the card. There we go. Good enough. Okay, so I need to take one other thing. That pays for two. This is, what are the traps again? Discard two currents, discard one current, hide two blocks, move the shark to a den. Any den?
Yes.
Oh, well,
You also replace it with a revealed one.
that's,
Yep, that's interesting.
feel like I should just put some food out there, because food's good. Oops.
Wow, all the food is out. Can
All
you
the
can
food
you
is
eat with
out.
these any, or does it have to be this specific one?
What's that?
I just want you can eat with the eat cards any food, right? It doesn't have to be the same. They don't have to match.
Ooh,
When you,
that I don't know. I would have assumed you had to match.
no, it says must be adjacent to the food.
During an eat action, both blocks are revealed, then trash his card. The food. Let's see.
Let's see what
It's a
it
good
says.
question. I assumed you had to be next to the specific food you had to eat, but I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. Did I tell you I had a similar confrontation kind of thing in Alcatraz at one point?
Maybe. I don't remember.
That's weird. It was specifically like, because there's three captures, so there were four cards instead of three, so that you still had a choice. But it wasn't exactly the same, but it was really kind of similar.
Hmm.
Um, I think I may have showed it to you way back when, but
Yeah, it says have the matching eat card in your hand.
have the
So I
matching
think,
heat card. Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
So I think
it looks like my recording stopped. Let me just. Okay, it's recording again. I'm just gonna set up. I guess it only records for so long. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going all food all the time,
nice.
evidently.
And my turn, I guess. So draw two cards. Oh,
Oh,
I wish I knew where you are. All
I
right,
told you
let's
I'm in
roll.
the middle.
Roll. Oh, I get a 6
Uh
and a
oh,
1. So I'm
that's not
going to
good.
reroll.
You could also possibly pull a blue die if you thought I was somewhere. I don't know if that would help you though.
What do you mean, pull a blue die?
Well, you got your thing where you can pull out an extra die, right?
Ah, yeah, that's right.
Sorry, I'm playing your side. Never mind.
Okay, that's my reroll with 2.
Yep.
Now I wish I could search first and then eat. But I can't.
You mean on the same spot?
Yeah, or search here and then eat there. For example. But okay, so must place currents. I don't have currents. I have to move now. Now the question is, where do I want to move? I think I just move here.
Oh, I see. You have to move before you search or strike. So, I see.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I mean, I could still roll additional, but I don't think I want to do this. So I just move here.
Yep.
And I mean, I can do this actually. I can search here.
Yep.
That's also in, and then eat there.
I think so.
Or not eat there and just use
I
it
think
here.
you can check here or here, and that's
But
it. But this would
do
be
I have to?
diagonal.
Yeah, but the question is, when do I decide this? Or can I first decide to just look here? I think that's what I'm going to do for sure. And then, depending on what I find, then decide what I'm going to do with this dice.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder because it says search strike. So I wonder if there's a thing that says you have to put everything and allocate it before the other person responds.
Cool.
It's also interesting that they have search strike and they have not said anything about the octopus responding. So maybe I don't need that in my Alcatraz game because it makes the card a lot harder to grok because there's more things on it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I could just have search, but without saying, and then the cop responds.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it seems
Yeah.
pretty intuitive here that oh well you're gonna strike, but it doesn't say that I flip down the. So I don't know. I mean there is no response from me. You're just gonna show the tile. So I guess maybe. Anyway, that's a different game. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so we think. Are we gonna look to see if you can do them all at once, or if you?
Yeah, the question, yeah, if I have to, I think I have to. If you have more than one search and or strike dice you want to place, you must first place both dice, and then decide which block will be revealed first.
Oh, okay. So you do place them.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough.
That's a harder
Because
decision for you.
because I do not know if you're actually. I mean, you could be also
This
here.
is the octopus, just so you know.
Yeah.
You're like, shut up.
Because you could also very well be here. I mean, that's why you put this one there. So I think I will only search, and this one will go here.
Okay, so I flipped this one down, right?
Yep. Ah, okay. Good that I
Ah,
didn't eat.
yes. I told you, that's the octopus.
But now one of my dice is out. That's not great. Oh, unless I get this one. Return 2 dice to the bag, then choose one replace. For 6.
Return 2 dice to the bag, then choose one replacement dice.
Then I could choose the red one basically. But the thing now is, if I now use this to buy this, then one red dice is here, which is also not great.
What, do you have no red dice in your bag? Is that what you're saying?
I have one more red dice I think in my
Okay,
bag right now. With
alright,
this card I would get an additional one, so it could
I
still
see.
make sense to do.
I got you.
Okay, so I search. So this goes onto here. Energy. So now it's the. Oh no, I think I can only buy if I have 2 dice, right? Can you buy with 1 dice? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I know if you have 1 or 2 dice in store, energy you can. So I could buy this now.
Yeah, I wouldn't figure why you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, that's true. I want to do this? For a precious red dice? I mean, if this was a blue dice, I would probably do it, but
Oh, right, because you don't get it back to your bag. It goes up here
yeah.
and it's
But
gone.
if there was now another dice, I would for sure do it.
Well, you do get a die for doing it, right? You get
I
a
get
blue
these
and a
two.
you get a blue and a red.
Yeah. Or I just wait another round before I buy this card, and then
Yeah, it's a tough one.
yeah. I mean, you only have 2 cards right now, so I'm not sure if you have the best cards to confuse me. I'm assuming you, okay, you have 2 cards there. So you have probably a bunch of eat cards right now. Possibly.
Possibly,
But you can buy it,
maybe.
or at least one eat card should be in your hand. Oh no, not necessarily, you can just do it here. Yeah, I'm not sure what you can do now to confuse me. So if I buy this card now, I could... No, I cannot. I mean, if you just have to exchange these two, and then it takes me forever to get there. Yeah, then I can also wait. So I'm not going to buy it now. I'll wait around. I'll be patient. And it's your turn.
All right. So I am going to. Any card I take goes to my discard pile, right?
Yes.
All right. Um, I'm gonna draw 2. And I'm gonna eat me some red rock crab.
Ow.
So this one goes here. And
So you flip this, and you draw 2 cards, I think.
yeah, I'm in trouble.
I should have taken this card. Then I would have eaten you now.
Oops. And draw 2 more. And yeah, but that's my 2 turns, so this is not good.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah, I wonder what you'll do. Let's see what you draw.
Oh, you know what I wonder now? Do I get these 2 dice really immediately? Or do I get them once I use the card?
Draw and roll an extra die.
I mean,
Oh,
the 2 dice that...
I thought you would have taken them as
When you
soon
take...
as you won the card.
That's what I... Yeah, I think so too. I'm just right now not sure anymore.
Are they, did you take them and put them in the bag or no?
Yeah,
You
that's
did.
what I did.
I would assume that's what you do, but
Yep, no, now because they are on the bottom. And I don't remember exactly, because my brain is not the best.
you don't know if you took them?
No, I took the dice for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure anymore if this is the rule. But
If
you
you
remember
should
that this
take
is the...
them or if you should take them when you use the card.
Yeah.
Oh, I would think you take them right away. Just because you might not use cards.
True.
Yeah, I would assume. Okay, Carl, if there's not something in the rules about that, there needs to be. But I'm not going to go look for it right now.
Yeah, what made me question is that the dice are at the bottom of the card. So to me, it almost seems like you have to use the ability and then you also get this.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe it's, Maybe we rid of the dice
They're,
are somewhere, not in the same location.
they're,
They would be like at the top somewhere also.
there probably is an anatomy of a card somewhere about those ones, maybe, for the sharp cards that tell you.
When you get a new card, you must immediately add the dice shown on the card to your deck.
Okay, there we
So
go.
we played it right. I'm just wondering if it would be better to put the dice in another spot. Because usually,
Intuitively, yeah,
uh-huh.
intuitively you don't feel like. I mean, I guess it depends on what game you're playing. I think Furnace does it, but they have different levels of whether you're going to take level one or level two based on if you're doing, using your guys as numbers or using you guys as taking the resources. So, yeah, I'm not sure. For me, it was intuitive enough
Mm.
that that's just what I assumed. But yeah, I could see people thinking the other way and might not understand.
Yeah. I mean, for me, this was not the reason why I questioned it, because it is in the same area as the text.
Yeah,
It's not really, somewhere else.
yeah,
Could also write gain immediately, but yeah, that's more cluttered. It's also nice that it's just a dice.
yeah. It's nice and streamlined. I mean, it's really clear in the rules.
Yep,
So I
for sure.
I don't know if that one has to be on the card, but there
No, probably
might
not.
be a spot where you could put those otherwise. I mean, what if you put it as the dice and then the text? Would that
Mm-hmm.
be more?
Could be the same issue if it's just above the text, you mean?
Yeah, if it's just above it, would
But then
that?
it's even more confusing because then it says during move, gain
Yeah,
2 dice, and then move.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a huge problem with that one. I think because it's well, for me it was intuitive enough. I could see somebody doing it wrong, but I think it's slim the people that would do it wrong because you even did it right. I
Yeah, yeah, no.
I read it that way, but I think because it's also clear in the rules.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, also maybe you just, need to check the rules once and then it's in your brain.
Yeah.
And then you don't need to check it again. But
Anyway, another thing to consider, Carl.
I think it's my turn, right?
I believe you. Yeah, it's definitely not my turn.
And now I'm really regretting that I didn't take the card. But
What is that card? Return 2 dice to the bag, then choose one replacement die. Oh, so you
so,
could grab a red one.
so I could have now grabbed that one with this card.
Gotcha. Yeah, why didn't you buy that card?
Because I thought you had some trick in your. All right,
I had
no
no
red.
tricks. This octopus
Oh,
is sweating.
you are lucky I didn't get the red dice.
But you also have this one. Draw and roll an extra die.
Yeah, but I have 9 dice in there,
Yeah.
and I guess I can check
That's like a 1 in what? 11, 12%?
1 in 9.
One in, yeah. So it's like
Slim chance. Yep.
it's like 11%, 12%, something like that. You could do it. See what you get
Oh,
first.
you got a 5 and a 3. I'm going to reroll the 3, I think, to see if I get a 6.
And can you do your energy? Energy is almost last. Okay.
Oh, this one was great. Okay. Yeah, I'm rerolling the 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to use this one here. And this one. Um, hmm. So you could drop there, there, there. Okay. This was really stupid that I didn't buy this card, but it's okay. I will place it. I think here. Yeah, I placed it there.
Alright.
Then I don't get it onto here. So maybe reroll 1 additional dice each turn. This is also really good. And I'm here, and just let me quickly think a second.
No thinking.
Or you put him there, that's okay. Or you put him there, that's also okay. So I think I put a dice here and jump over it and swim here.
Okay.
Which means this dice goes here. And I'm not searching or anything, and now I'm going to buy 2 cards. Which is going to be this one, for sure.
Excellent.
Hungry, Torn, roll an extra dice, and this one. 4, 5. So 6 and 5. So I'm getting a bunch of dice in my bag, and one goes here. So the blue one goes here. I get a red, a blue, and a green. So 2 blues, or the green yellow, the red, and this red goes back in my bag also. And I think that's me.
Okay. I am going to... So this is gone now, right? Or is it a dead card that stays in my discard pile?
No, I think it says that it's out at the bottom. I think it's also trashed.
Then trash this card, okay. Alright, let's do... this. We'll hide
Hide
one
1 or 2 blocks. You may then trash a card from your hand or discard pile. Okay, so which one are you hiding? This one?
One and... two, and then trash a card from your hand at the discard pile. Should I trash some food? um, I guess I'll trash this one.
This learn one, okay.
And then I will shuffle 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Crap, what did I do? Did I pull too many off? I pulled this one off. What was that?
Yep.
Suits.
I think this
I'm
was...
doing a very weird shuffle here. Oh, now I'm searching. I don't want to do that. Oh, come on. Why can't I do that? Why are they all upside down? Can I do that with one of my bag? No. Okay, I just have to pull them all out. They came out upside down in the bag, so. Alright, that's the octopus. And then this one was...
It should be I know you ate this food, right? So it should be a shell here.
Yes, and I think it was open information, if I'm not mistaken. Is that
So
right? Is that what you remember? I think it was open information. Is that right?
I'm not 100% sure, but
I think so.
I'm not 100% sure. But yeah.
Close enough. Okay. I don't think.
Ah, wait.
And then I'm gonna randomize it.
Yep.
And where would you like the octopus to go?
In
Right
the
here?
center, of course.
Right there?
Yep.
Or do you want this block to go? Right there?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. I
And is it
am
right, Mike?
shuffled. It is your turn.
It is my turn.
We got 2 cards. And 6 to draw. Okay.
When do you can immediately hide all the moments. Okay. Alright, I will get to this. I hold them. Oh, 6 again. That's nice. Going to reroll this one. Stays the same. I'd like to have a yellow dice, but I didn't get a yellow one. Going to put this one here. Let's come here. Ah no, shits. I want the dice. To reroll 2 dice next round. So I have to put it here. And swim here.
Okay.
Which means this goes here, all of this goes in the bag. And I unlock the second reroll. And these guys go in my bag.
Oh man. When you bought this card, did you take? Oh no, because you didn't have less than 5.
Yeah, I had 10 also. Or I think 11.
11. No, but you. Oh, you had more than the 6 there. Is that
Yeah,
right?
I had a 6 and a 5.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I gotcha. Never mind. I thought you only had the 6 there for some reason. I wasn't paying that close attention. Okay. So it's my turn. I guess I'm gonna take cards. Draw that.
Mm.
Let's. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. This might be stupid. Should I play? I guess I could also bluff you a bit. I have 1 move. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Swap 2 adjacent blocks. Who do
First
I
review
want?
one.
Yeah. Should I swap? What should I swap? one. Although you probably... No, let's reveal this one. Let's reveal this one. And I will swap these two guys. Oops.
Okay.
That's me.
Two blue dice again. What's the last one? Oh, I get 3 dice. That's nice. Okay, going to roll them.
Alright.
1 and 5. This is an easy choice. I will just do this and this. No, only the first one goes here. Not both of them, and I jump over them.
And you have to go small to big, I think, if you wanted to chain these.
I thought it was it? Was it not the other way around?
I think it's small to big, but let me look.
Let me quickly check.
Currents. One. No, I think you're right. I think it is big to small. Yeah, the bottom of page 13 shows an example of big to small.
Big to small. I also think, for me, it was also a bit confusing. I think small to big.
Small to big makes sense intuitively that you're always going from smaller to bigger, but I guess with currents, you're kind of rushing into the current and then settling out. So thematically, this might make more sense to go, okay, really big current, little current, and then I'm back to normal, no current.
Yeah.
But intuitively, I was surprised it actually was that way in the rules.
So yeah, I put the 5 here and just jump over the 1.
Okay.
Did I reroll already? I think I did. I can reroll both dice. Oh, that's fine. And this one goes here. It's my turn.
Okay. So while I'm still trying to get this directional thing down, so while you're here, you could attack this or this, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hmm.
Because probably this is the longest playthrough I've ever seen of this game.
Yeah. Carl's probably like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" But we were learning the rules while we did it. His playtests are going to have him there to catch those cases right off the hop, like we do with our games, right? That's just the nature of a blind playtest, I think, of people that are like really trying to do it properly. Because this is what it's like when I play a game for the first time, and I haven't, you know, there's no playthrough video to watch. That's the first thing I would do, is watch a playthrough video so that I could see any edge cases that might come up, or just to get an overall look of how it goes. I know he does have some videos, but I wanted to not influence my read
Mm-hmm.
of my my almost complete read of the rules. uh, okay, I don't think. Um, okay, so I could. Hmm, yeah, I don't know. This is tough. Um,
Eating seems super dangerous. Because you reveal yourself, and then I guess the best thing you can do is only hide yourself. But yeah,
um, yeah, I think I almost need to. What do you have over there? You can move one additional space. You can move one additional space. Oh, so you've got 2 free moves. Plus you
so I can.
get a current die. You could end up over here easily. Oh shit. Um, draw and roll an extra die. And return 2 dice to the bag, then choose one replacement die. Okay. Um, yeah, I think I gotta. I'll I'll play. I'll play this. Is this my first? This is my first move, right? I
I
didn't
think
draw.
so.
I didn't draw up. So okay,
Yep.
yeah.
Otherwise you would have 5 cards. Yep.
Okay, so learn two, but I gotta reveal something. Um,
Oh,
well, I guess I'm revealing this
the trap. Yep.
one. If you gain any cards, you may add one of those cards to the top of the draw pile. All right. Um,
Only one of the two.
I think I will. I'll take this one and put it on the top, and then hide 1 or 2 blocks. Then you may draw a card. Shuffle any 2 blocks with.
You can also get a block, right? Just reminding you.
Yeah, thanks. Hide 1 or 2 blocks. You may then draw a card. Eesh. I mean, ugh. All right, let's take this one. And then I got one other thing I can do. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw 2.
Okay. My turn. I will draw 2 dice. And roll them. Wow. That's pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Um, 11 plus 5 is a lot. It's 16. One roll an extra dice for 7. Can still get more. Oh, sounds good. Okay, so I add another one here, but then there's still 3 more. Okay, that's good. So I will just swim. Oh, when do I do decide search and strike after moving? Okay. So I move here. And search here. And this goes here, which means I'm going to buy cards, which is going to be this one. So I have how much? 16. So I have 9 points left. Do it here, move any die in your pool to the hunger track and turn a strike die to a 6. Any die in your pool, okay. So any die from what I'm rolled goes to here, and I can then put a red dice to a 6. That sounds pretty good.
You got this like huge stack of cards over here.
Yeah, there was not really a good moment to use any of them.
You're gonna just unleash all at once.
Yeah, I think there should also be probably a limit, right? How many you can use, and otherwise you can just take a huge turn here. Alright, reroll 1 or 2 dice. This one sounds good, reroll 1 or 2 dice. Okay, this one gives me a red dice, this one gives me a yellow dice. I have 9 points left, so I can only buy 1 more card. Unless I buy this one and then there's a 4 coming. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So by this one, if this is a 4, I can also buy it, but it's a 5. So I get a red and a yellow in the back. And it doesn't matter, put one of them here and the other 2 back in the back. Just have to make sure when to use them. Draw before rolling. And draw an extra die. Okay. So that's the same as this one basically. And this is before moving. Ah, okay. So I need. Okay, got it. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. I am going to. Now I wonder what it like. I have some cards that say hide and then do this. Like it'll say like hide 2 blocks and then swap them, or hide 2 blocks and then shuffle them. What if everything's already hidden?
Then you can play it.
You cannot?
No, it says in the rules somewhere that you can only play a card if you can do the actions on it. You
Okay.
have to be able to do the actions. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and this dice goes here.
Um, hmm. Let's do. I think I'm gonna eat. I'll just take a chance. Let's eat this guy.
That's a good choice.
I mean, I know you've got all kinds of powers over there to kill me if you get a red one, but why not? Oh, TTS, come on. Whatever. It goes there now. I can also do. What else I do?
And now you hide all of them, right?
No,
That's what this
that's
means.
not it. I was just trying to do custom. Nope, it doesn't have it in this model. Sometimes you can make them not stand up.
Oh.
But it's a custom thing. Yes, now I hide everything. And I will draw one, I think. Yes, I will draw one. That's me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will draw 2 dice. Do it. I will draw an extra dice. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I want to do this. I need 3 dice at least. Ah, come on. Okay. Now, before rolling, I return 2 dice to the back. And choose a replacement dice, which is of course going to be a red dice. So I search and take a red dice out of that.
This is going to be painful.
I mean, I still need a 4+, but I can reroll. Yeah, this also, I don't know if this needs to be clearer. I wonder if you can reroll the same dice twice, if you have 2 rerolls.
I would think so. You may reroll 1 die each turn. You may reroll an additional time each turn. So your 1 die would be this one, and then you can reroll an additional time.
Yeah.
But is this the whole roll? Or is this 1 die? Because it just says you may reroll.
I mean, it's the same symbol, so I would also assume it's just 1, but it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it should be any number of your dice.
Yeah.
To
That's true.
clarify that.
Yeah, this could be. Yeah, that's true. It could be. I mean, it's the same symbol, but the text should also be the same as here.
Yeah.
You may reroll 1 die an additional time also each turn.
Something
like
to say whether it's 1 or
yeah.
as many as you have.
Okay, I'm going to roll the dice now.
There we go.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
You should re-roll that red one.
So I'm going to swim here.
So weird. Why would you want to go there?
Which means this guy goes here. So all of those go back in the bag. Oh, when does this happen? Grove is after Search and Strike. Okay, then let's make this right. So the 6 would still be there. I mean, doesn't really matter much.
What is that one? You may draw 1 extra die each turn. Okay.
Yep, so we can draw 3 dice, I guess. You don't have to, because I guess it could also screw you up.
Right, yeah.
You might get quicker these guys, but yep.
Yeah.
Alright, let's strike here. So strike means you have to reveal, and then we fight, if it's still the octopus.
Okay.
Yep. So now we take the 2 cards in our hands and choose one.
I was going to choose the red one, so I can't do that anymore. I'll just put them here, you know.
Oh, I think I understand now why it says prevent. Oh no, it doesn't. Doesn't make sense. It makes sense with 2 cards. No, it doesn't. No, stop. I'm not. I don't understand it still. Or, I mean, it makes sense now that it's written also on my cards, because I think this tells me what you can do with your 2 cards now.
Right. Maybe that's why.
But then why does it say prevent? Prevent you from doing it, right? It should just, yeah, as a reminder, kind of. Because
Yeah,
I can't prevent it.
right. Maybe that's in the rules somewhere. Or maybe it should be in the rules somewhere that the only reason it's written on the Sharks card is to let you know what the octopus would be doing. Because, yeah, it's important for you to know what my power is going to be.
Now, what do
You
you
could
want to do
even
now in
you
this?
could even make that clearer by saying in that text box the octopus power is, and then have it below it.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I'm not sure which one you will choose, but
well, you've got all kinds of shit over here, don't you? Hungry,
no,
daring,
my best cards are out, I
but you
think.
still got your one additional move and your one additional move, so you can still get to
Yeah,
1, 2, 1, 2. Plus, if you roll any current dice, you can almost get anywhere. So I don't. That's interesting. Um,
I think both are relatively good for you now to play. So, which one would I play if I were you? Here's where the mind game comes in a bit.
I'm playing that one.
Yeah. Hiding. Do you want to hide the octopus? Or do you want to swap the octopus?
And do I know that you know that I know?
Exactly.
I clearly cannot drink the wine in front of me.
Yeah. All right. Let's try this.
All right.
Oh, didn't get you.
So what happens in that case? My yellow is gone and your yellow is gone. Is that right?
Yep, that's right. And you
I
can
guess it doesn't
use
matter. One of them's out.
the power from your card.
Okay. And the power is swap the octopus with an adjacent block, trash this card, and the matching counter card. Okay. Yeah, this is the problem. You can go 1, 2, 3 with an adjacent block, or you can go one. I mean, I guess I want to make you. I mean, if you go into the middle, you're just more likely. I guess I'm safer here. Just because you got to roll a 5.
Mm.
So you didn't have any problem last time.
Okay, so this 8 goes now here,
Yeah.
and this 6 goes here, which means I'm unlocking this one. And these guys go back in the back.
Okay. I think you've had fairly good rolls. It would be interesting to see if you attacked and just couldn't. Like, I mean, you're not going to attack, obviously, if it's not going to end up over here unless it's a high roll, but it'd be interesting to see if you wanted to attack and just never could.
Mm.
That would kind of bite. But that's not our situation.
Yep. It's your turn now.
You're just kicking my ass all over. Kicking my ass, Seabass. Uh,
I think eating is really difficult on your side. Maybe. I'm not sure, but it feels like it's pretty difficult to eat.
yeah, I also don't think that if I have something that I can't do, but it would be good for me, that I shouldn't
Mm.
be able to then use the card. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Like just because I don't have enough stuff revealed, I can't use the card in my hand. So right now
Oh,
I have literally one card I can use in my hand. And what I can do with a card if I don't have, I can use it to hide one thing. So I could hide this thing with one card, and then I could draw to get another card in return. Seems really nerfed. But maybe it's just the position I'm in. I mean, I do have a card I can play. It's just not that great, but it's not it's not
yeah, the
horrible.
thing is, I mean, I have 16 dice in my bag
Yeah.
right now. So the chance to get another red one is not super high.
Um,
I think I've 3 of 16.
okay, so I'm gonna hide one block. So I'm hiding this. Doo-doo. And then you may swap it with an adjacent block. And that was my first move. And then um, what does that do? Um, yeah, I guess I'll eat.
Oh, wait a second. I think used. There was something here when you. Maybe finish yours first, but I think I used. There was something here when you reveal when you get this last one.
Yeah, your a yellow and a blue goes into your bag.
Either this or it's getting torn out. Let me check on the
May
code.
draw one extra die each turn. It looks like that means you put a yellow and a blue in your bag.
Yeah.
But is that another like you grab another yellow and a blue? Maybe every time you use it?
Okay, it says after activating all 4 tiles, used currents and search dice are put back in the bag at the end of the move and search step. Used. I mean, that's what happens anyways, no?
Oh, I think they just want to make sure that you know that you continually
Ah,
you
right,
just
right,
keep
right.
putting yellow and blue back in here. It's not going to get you any more growth,
Yep,
but
right.
it
They
they
just
just go
they just
back
go.
in. So it's just a
Okay.
reminder. It's not something that you're getting as a bonus.
Yeah, okay. No, I don't even want them. I wouldn't want to get
I
rid of them.
know. I know. You're like, I would like to get rid of them, which is probably why they're saying they've got to go back in because otherwise it would just whittle it down to red and make it too easy for you. Maybe I don't know. So what did I do? I ate, which means that I may learn up to 3 for free. Gained cards go back to the discard. Game blocks must be exchanged with already revealed blocks on the board. So this is interesting. I can't actually do a block. I can't even choose to reveal something for a hidden block, which again, I think that should be. I mean, we're getting into game rules now more than the um, blind playtest piece, but it it it's a feel bad moment to know that I've got these 3 things I can learn, but I can't put a block out because I don't have anything face up. So yeah, and same with my cards. When I had cards in my hand, I could use and even take a lesser action, but still use the card.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even do that, which is a bit of a feel bad for me. But maybe it's all in the balancing. I don't know.
So which one did you eat? This one,
I
right?
ate this one.
Yep, so these two reveal when you eat.
Oh,
And
okay.
this
So
gets,
I do have something revealed. Okay.
and this will also be then a shell.
Okay. So this one would go. Oops. This one would go here, and this one would go here. One. Carl's probably like, "You're supposed to reveal those, buddy." I doubt Carl speaks like that because he's got an accent. He doesn't sound like a Texan. Um, okay, so I have to reveal and reveal, and then I did that.
And then you may learn up to 3 for free.
Yeah,
So you don't have to learn all of that. You can. Gained cards go to the discard pile. Gained blocks must be exchanged with already revealed blocks on the board. Okay.
I'm gonna exchange the shark for
The,
the
yeah.
octopus. I might as well do this. I don't think it'll come into play, but we will see. I want to see if it does. And then I can learn two others. Oops, that's the wrong thing. So swap two adjacent blocks, then swap. So swap two adjacent blocks, then swap two adjacent blocks. Interesting. Learn three. You may then trash one card from your hand. Okay, so I think I'm going to take this one. And they go on the discard pile, I'm pretty sure. Oops, did I take the whole frickin' pile?
This might have been the last one. There are only 3 cards.
Oh yeah, that was the last one. Okay. And then, oops. And then swap two adjacent blocks, then swap two adjacent blocks. Or learn three. I'll just do this. Let's do that.
Mm.
Cloud of ink. Reveal the octopus, then shuffle it with any two hidden blocks. That was interesting. Okay. That's me.
I actually don't remember where the last food is. Okay, I thought 2
You
dice.
don't
So
remember where my
now,
octopus is?
no, I don't, I don't remember where the last food is. Was it here? I don't remember. All right. Now I also wanted. I mean, I probably can just draw 2 dice and then decide if I want to draw the last dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to say first I want to draw
Yep.
3.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think this means that I win.
Can you
Yeah.
automatically move any die in your pool to the hunger track and turn it to a strike die? And turn a strike die to a 6. Oh yeah, you win.
And with these 2 I can swim there and then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So I don't need to draw another one. I would just swim 1 and then 2 more with this. And then this one would go here, so I will still alive. This one is a 6. And
Oh, sorry, my wife's starting the blender.
no problem.
Perfect timing.
Yep.
Let me move. Okay, that's a little better. You still there?
Yep.
Okay.
I am still here.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna do it. Kill me.
Okay, I keep the 2 dice. I don't think I need another one. I'm going to during move here. Oh, wait a second. I think I have to do this before move. So I have to move this one here, turn this one into a 6. Then I move one, move two more with the two cards. End up here.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Death to the octopus. He looks kind of evil anyway. He looks kind of like a Hydra. Like a
Yeah.
Hydra symbol. Cool.
But close game.
Yeah.
Also pretty close to the end. And where was the last food? Was it here? Or was
Yeah.
it somewhere moved
No,
further?
no,
It was
it
still
was
here.
it was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I would
Yeah,
be
so you would have.
interested I would be interested to see what would happen if you played the other option in the game where you just went without any food. Just like, no, I don't need food. And
You try to exhaust me.
just try to exhaust, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised that you got free food. So we were actually also pretty close too. But yeah, I guess you can do more tricks then, right? And you would not reveal yourself so often.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to be able to, to play. I guess this would have been the smarter play, although I don't know when I got that. But I could have taken these two blocks and shuffled them together. But every time I shuffled, the octopus ended up right in the same spot anyway. Um, so it's a 50-50, and then it's a 50-50 on what you choose. Do you go after this or this? You could have reached either one.
Yeah. But the thing is, you don't really want to attack if you're not sure in
Mm-hmm.
this game,
Yeah.
because this filling this up is not great.
Yeah. So yeah, that was probably an error in play on my part. But I mean, again, what would have happened if I didn't have that card to possibly play? You know,
Mm.
if I had this card instead. Um, I don't know what it is, but um, yeah. So swap to adjacent blocks. You already know what I am. You've seen me
Yeah.
swap. You've seen me swap. You've seen me swap again. You already know
Mm.
where I am. So the fact that I had this in my hand wasn't good play, but I do wonder if you get a little bit of a feel bad moment going, well, I can't do some of this stuff because I don't have two
Yeah.
things to hide. So, I mean, I did in this case, but if you don't have two things to hide, then I don't know. I don't think the hide piece should limit you on the. I understand why it's there, and that's because you don't want to be like, okay, well, you have a hidden piece, but if you bring a piece in, it has to come um, and show, which could be confusing. Somebody might say, oh, well, I can bring this in and hide it for this piece, um, which I think should also be kind of allowed. But there's probably designer reasons, and with one playthrough, I probably am not considering all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
that's game more than blind playtest. So as far as the rules went, we've already mentioned all the rules that have come up. Was there anything else for you as far as a rule that we haven't mentioned already?
It's unclear. Mm, no, I think it was pretty okay once we started playing and figured some stuff. I guess the dice right needs to be a bit clear.
Yeah,
Just the stuff that we talked about. Yeah.
yeah. I thought everything else was good. I thought the blocks were. I thought the graphic design on the board and the graphic design on the
Mm-hmm.
blocks and everything were well done. Like we said, the one graphic design issue with this card and the blocks at the dice at the bottom, but other than that, I don't. Even this is nice that you've just got, this or this. You're gonna get four, or you're gonna get five, and that's it. Nice little token to just flip, um, and makes good game sense as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a cool game. Definitely
Yeah.
more. I would. What would you rate this at? if you had to rate difficulty?
Oof. It's pretty simple, I think. I feel like learning the rules was
Yeah, it's got a
much.
steep, it feels like it's got a steep entry point
Yeah,
because of the asymmetry, but in fact, the game is not that difficult.
no, I think the game is actually very simple.
Yeah, yeah, which it's unfortunate that there's these two, like that disjoints, because I think that will possibly scare away some people from playing it. Um,
Yeah, which makes me wonder if it's. I mean, I felt like when I read the rule book that it was a good rule book, but I wonder if there is a way to teach it a bit easier.
yeah,
Like
it's
for
it's tough because it's the
yeah,
asymmetry. It's like any hidden movement, the asymmetry. One other person the other day was nailing me for my rule book being 19 pages, and I'm like, man, that's not really super long for an asymmetric game where you've got one side doing one thing and one side doing the other thing.
yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm scrolling for the rule book right now. I'm wonder if there is a way to make it a little simpler,
I
the
mean, they
learning of the game.
didn't. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, no, no. I'm just looking at the rule book right now. But yeah, your rule book is a huge project all the time, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's nicely laid out. It's clearly laid out. Even
Yeah.
this is nice. Lots of people don't do this,
Mm-hmm.
and this is nice when you've got numbering not left to right, top to bottom on a
Mm-hmm.
setup page that you kind of point them where the next thing is so they can see it. That's really nice. I always talk to people about that it's like you need to get this sorted so that
Yeah.
I know where to look at a glance. So they did that really nicely. They also have a lot of white space and spread things out. So it's not so much the number of pages that gets me, but there is a lot of just upfront load. By the time you actually get to the octopus and the shark playing the game, it seems like you're quite a ways into the rulebook. Um, but I think it's the same way in mine. I don't know.
Yep. Might be. I mean, what also speaks for the rulebook, whenever we had a question, I think we were fairly quickly finding the answer in the rulebook, which is good. You know,
Yeah,
some other games it takes forever, or you can't find it while you play because you just give up in frustration.
yeah. I mean, there was a few times where I was like, I'm not gonna look, but we'll do this, and then we looked anyway and found it right away. So
Yep.
that gave me more confidence in learning the game, wanting to learn the game, and being able to refer back to the rule book nicely. Um, whereas there's ones that aren't particularly done well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I know Mind Management, which is also a hidden movement game, uh, tends to be a big knock on that game is their rule book, um, and that just may be the way it's laid out. I'm not sure. I also found it difficult to go back and try and find things in that game. So maybe there is a better way to lay out their rule book. Not that I'm ragging on mind management. I'm just trying to think of games where people said the rules could have been better.
Yeah. But back to the question in terms of rating, I think I would give this like around two,
Round two, yeah.
maybe a little below. Just for the gameplay, for learning the game, I would give it maybe 2.1, 2.2 or so, a
Yeah,
little higher.
if I took the learning the game into effect, I would say it's maybe 2.3, and the
Yeah.
game itself, I would say, is probably in the yeah, I don't think I'd put it any higher than Quacks, which is I think like a 1.95 or 1.9 or something like that on
Mm-hmm.
BGG. So 2 at the max. Um, you do have, different systems intertwining, but they we played, I think, 2 rounds, maybe even 1 round, and we were really quick after that. So,
Yeah.
and then as you get better and better, you'd be like, oh, now don't, like I'm hoping for this card to come up, knowing that it's in your deck because you just know the cards a lot more. So, um, this definitely should have been played instead of eating. That was probably stupid, but you're gonna know I'm here, and it's still a 50-50. But that was
Mhm.
bad. That was bad play on my part. I did have an out, but I was just lucky to have that in my hand as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had 3 red dice in my bag of 14, so I was also very lucky to get a red dice now in this round.
So I think maybe my recording goes for an hour and a half, might go for 90
Mhm.
minutes. So I'm guessing we were playing somewhere just under 2 hours, but I'll have to go back and actually see where we started playing and where we stopped. I would say hour and a half for sure. But also we were doing a lot of rules checks in there
Mhm.
at times, so um, I would guess that this would come in under an hour if you were just playing it and knew the rules.
Yeah, I think so too. It
And
goes pretty
then
quick, back
and
and
then
forth.
that question of like, would I play it again? I'd play this again.
Yeah, for sure. The other side.
Yeah, if I owned it, I'd play either one again. I found it interesting, so that's always a good mark of a game. Um,
Yeah.
I think I would probably have to play this at least twice though to get super comfortable with like, okay, now I've got some ideas on strategy.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm not 100% on that.
I do like also that we used a lot of the pieces.
Yeah,
I mean, you didn't really, the traps were the only thing that wasn't
yeah.
executed at all. Oh, and I think, I mean, I always felt in the first game that I never want to attack if I'm not sure that you're there.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the traps also go off when you just search. So I guess it could have happened that I'm running into a trap.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, then it's fine.
This one seemed pretty. Um, This one seemed pretty benign to
Yeah,
me. I didn't.
yeah,
I,
that's true. Yeah.
I didn't really care. Um, because you might not have any dice on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Now, I wonder if yeah, maybe I just didn't see the strategy to put dice out.
yeah,
I mostly just wanted them to unlock all these powers as quick as possible. That's what I mostly used them for.
yeah. You
And once,
actually, you actually didn't plan like put one in advance for a current ever. I don't
no,
think you used them
uh,
and were gone. So that makes these traps completely useless if
yep,
you employ that strategy.
yeah, yeah. Because at the point I knew that you're somewhere here, so I didn't have a reason to.
Because I'm
There was one
I'm assuming these have to be done right away. Maybe they don't.
probably.
Maybe I can take it off and take it, and I can use it at any point. So if you place one, I can take it away. I don't know.
Let's quickly check. What does it say? Discard one cruel octave card and remove one current from the board. Okay, but when
Yeah.
this is when triggering, they usually have negative consequences for the shark. Traps, trap effects when triggered by the shark. So I guess in the moment
Yeah.
I trigger it.
Yeah, when triggered. So this, for me, and to counteract that ability, if I could take this
Mm-hmm.
and keep it the way that you have cards, and then spend it when I want to spend it, that would make this way more interesting to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Now there may be a break the game situation where that gets But I mean, you had a string of cards. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to keep these. Um,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
at least how I played. I didn't have a good reason to put current dice out and leave them on the board.
yeah,
To me, it seemed more powerful to unlock these things here, these cards, these Grove cards.
and these all come out. These all come out revealed, right? Any trap or
Yes.
whatever, they come out revealed. Might be kind of cool too if you could bring the traps out. Um, and I mean, it would be cool, but I don't know if it's going to ruin things. But you probably don't want the traps working differently than other blocks. But it would be neat if you could bring like these traps are not known,
Mm-hmm.
and I shuffle them up at the beginning of the game. Well, not that one, but this one.
Yeah,
And
this one's pretty useful.
you know, I randomize these and have them facing me, and then I get to put it out, but you don't get to know which one is out.
Mm-hmm.
But you know it's a trap because you can see I'm pulling from my traps. But
Yeah,
it might just be, you know,
yeah,
something that
yeah.
would raise the interest for me. But I don't know how you do that because the food comes out revealed, then the traps would come out unrevealed. You know, then you've got another rules overhead. So I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
it's worth it, but for me, it would be worth it to have that piece in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm again, I'd play it just the way it is. So um, those are just some thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's a cool game.
Yeah,
Graphic, the color also looks really nice. The main board. I think you already said it, but just wanted to say
yeah,
the game too.
yeah. No, it looks nice on the table as well, and nice chunky pieces to play with, right?
Yeah. Mahjong like a bit.
Yeah, totally. Okay,
That's cool.
we should call it if Carl's still listening at this point. Good job, Carl.
Yeah.
It's a good game, and congrats on signing it. And
Yep.
Falk and Trevor signing off.
Ciao.
Okay, bye.